just as a bit of background before like the actual vlog starts, this is my Eagle Scout project. It's a culminating project at the end of every single Boy Scout's, I guess, career. You're supposed to plan your own project with no help from any parents or outside influences. You're supposed to not work on the project and use your delegating powers to make sure the project is completed, and it has to help the community. So I planned and executed this project. I built an animal shelter for this maggot school down on MLK Boulevard, and that was my Eagle Scout project. I planned it without the help of my dad or any of my parents, and it took a while. It took about 9 months, and right here is just like me going through the processes of the work days that need to be done to create this animal shelter and the actual work day. So as you can see, this is the before pictures of the animal habitat. You can see the misconstrued tables everywhere, the broken sunroof that I see, and this is the beginning plan of the actual shelter.
Hard at work.
Fixing Ben's gate.
Thanks, guys. Hurts too much.
Shoot, I'll take a second finger back.
So all of us,
get one, and then your dad gets an extra.
and then we all get a half. No.
When we drill the holes for it, we're basically gonna have these guys on here, the braces, and then we're gonna drill outwards, right? And then we're gonna have the holes in the plywood. So it's gonna be drilling it this way to get our hole lined up. Then we're gonna hang them from the top, and then that way then we come through again on the bottom here. All right. So,
Ben, I feel for you now. Why? Ben. Modern art. Ben.
What is that? What is it?
I go play with it, Austin. That's it. I think don't overdo it. This is it. And save up the paint, Benjamin.
I mean, I have an idea. I got
Every time we would make a move and move this way, the pig would like go that way. It was pretty good.
Oh! Yeah, don't do that.
Don't say oh. That implies that's a thing too.
It's not the easiest.
I don't know if it's kind of ripped.
How dost thou pull? Just tightening this so
Yeah,
no chickens escape.
like in all those chickens.
Here it goes.
There. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is that mole? Ooh, ooh.
If you guys want, grab some paper towels or brushes.
Okay.
You see on top of some of these cages, they're discolored. Some of the animals.
Mr. Pig, you're so thick.
I guess that's PG.
Dominic, you and I are gonna grab it from here. Okay. Yeah, hold on. Up, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Yay!
On the brick? No.
Because we need money.
Who Who is this man?
It's
And do you need to leave? Yeah. Okay, good. Thanks.
Oh my God, Toad. Toad. You're sick.
Hard at work, aren't you guys?
Yeah.
Yes. Not originally, but you know.
Feeding Sammy earlier. We fed him apples and carrots, and I fed him an onion.
Yeah,
And we fed him juice. We fed him apple juice, and he loved it.
It was like,
Yeah. He loves me now. He hated me.
Now, with the project as big as this, I obviously learned a lot, and I mean a lot, doing this, working through all of the mistakes that I made, the shortcomings that I need to make up for, and especially areas of growth, which I will discuss now in these reflections. Right, the project helped me learn a lot about time management and delegation. With this project took me 9 months, and a lot of that was just waiting around because I just could not get myself together to actually do this in a logical, time-sensitive manner. I would always just push the next task back and back, and that's why it took 9 months. So obviously, with something as big as this, something as big as the project, as from organizing it to actually doing it, it taking 9 months is a bit long. So obviously I need to work on time management. Also delegation. I'm not very good at group projects. I don't like handing things off to other people because I could just do it myself, and I could, in my best interests or in my thought process. But for this to happen, I needed a person that could construct this shelter, and I did not know anything about construction, so I had to rely a lot on my adult leader, Mr. Chris Aver, who was a lot more experienced in this construction and carpentry area that I could not have done without him. So relying on other people that have a better skill set to fulfill the requirements that you need to be done is a big thing that I learned in this project. Some challenges that I face, obviously the time management, taking 9 months, talking to people, talking to like adults with authority. I had to ask for donations, which was very interesting. I'm not the best when it comes to talking to people of authority, but doing this Eagle project forced me to talk to the manager or talk to the donation supervisor or whoever was in charge of the donations, and really ask and basically beg for a donation. I got a couple vouchers from Home Depot, some free cans of paint from Sherman-Williams, and a lot of donations from friends and family, which is always appreciated. Communication I developed during this process. Delegation I also developed, as I said before, and time management. I showed perseverance and commitment. I had another Eagle Scout project planned before this one. It was about something with trails behind my house for the city of Henderson, but I just forgot about that one. I didn't follow it up. I didn't follow through. I just was in the planning stages and I just gave up on that one. But this one, I followed through on it, and I showed perseverance even through the 3-month waiting period that I did over the summer, because I thought that I could just push it off until junior year, which would be a horrible decision, but I got it done eventually, and it really showed that I could persevere and fight through my laziness, even though the easiest thing to do would be to quit. I demonstrated working collaboratively because I could not do any work whatsoever. I could not even screw a nail. I could not broom anything. I could not clean up for them. I had to rely on these boys that you saw in the video for everything, and that goes back to delegation, because I needed to tell them what to do because they could not see into my mind. They could not read my mind. So I had to tell them, I had to communicate to them what I needed to be done, and they did it, and I am entirely grateful for them. And this demonstrates engagement with issues of global significance, because I'm not sure actually. Let's just skip that learning outcome. And with that should be the end of my Eagle Scout project. It took more than 10 hours. It took dozens and dozens of hours, late nights, just driving around all over Las Vegas, asking for donations, trying to find the best hay for the animals, going back and forth from the school to see if this project would actually work, and it did. And now the animals are happy. They have a place to lay down in the hot summer, as you know, because it gets really hot in Vegas. And now the kids of the school now have a safer habitat for them to go into, because before it was just all construed and like nails and loose metal plates and sheets were all about. But now they have a nice safe area to be in. And yep, that should be it.